Okay. I believe we are live. I don't think it's good. Of course. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. I think we are live, and I think we are happy. Test. Test, 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 test. All right. Everybody hear me? Everything good? Hey, Ghost. Hey, Reggae. So we're probably going to go for a little under 3 hours tonight. Call it 2.5. I'm going 2.5. I don't think I've been here. So I'm going to keep going this way.
Something rather large broke through here.
Stay alert.
Can people in the chat hear me, by the way? How's the volume? Alright, cool. I mean, the Jets thing works, but would they actually do that?
Big footprint.
Smartest man alive.
Well, you try making conversation with you sometime.
He's got a point.
Whatever's making these footprints, it knocked over those trees like they were twigs. Be careful.
I am always careful.
Ha! Oh, bloody hell, you're serious.
Well, you know, the Jets clearly have no idea how to draft a quarterback.
Bastard trying to bludgeon us.
Then we must get closer.
Watch out!
So they should trade or sign the quarterback. Like, clearly the drafting thing is beyond their abilities.
Right side!
Like, think about the quarterbacks they've drafted over the years. Is the last good quarterback the Jets drafted Chad Pennington? Because I think the answer is yes.
Holder!
Mark Sanchez had the lowest QB rating in the league during the 4 years he was the starter in New York. Mark Sanchez is like Jimmy G, except much worse somehow. Mark Sanchez was actually a net negative to that team. Like, think about the quarterbacks they've taken. Sam Darnold, Christian Hackenberg, Zach Wilson. Not just bad quarterbacks, but historically awful quarterbacks.
Dead end. Where to now?
Christian Hackenberg basically couldn't throw a forward pass. Honestly, are they a Super Bowl contender if they just start Flacco the rest of the year?
That looks like it hurt. Behind!
Doesn't Robert Saleh seem like he might end up being like Lovie Smith, where 10-2 Rex is our quarterback? It seems like something he would do.
Get up, brother!
Although I guess not, because he's already kind of started to crap talk him in the media.
Behind you! Look out!
Watch out!
Dead end. Where to now?
I'll be damned. That was a joke, guys.
Are you certain?
I thought it was funny.
Let's go investigate, shall we? Bloody Odin. We could likely reach the other side of this canyon if there was still water running through it.
I don't see how you could have a QB coach from when you turn like 7 and still be this awful at football.
Behind you, father! It's gonna blow! I wonder, if we open the dam, do you think we'd bring the river back?
Like, Zach Wilson has all these advantages, and he legitimately looks like one of the 10 worst quarterbacks I've ever seen. Like, how humiliating is that? Like, there are some moments where it genuinely looks like the punter is playing quarterback when Zach Wilson is in. Like, all the quarterbacks got hurt, and the punter just has to play. That's what it looks like sometimes. Garrett Wilson's nice, yeah. I like him. Yeah. There were some nice receivers in that draft.
The thought of the creatures here dying of thirst.
You know, some people say that, but I don't buy it.
It makes me mad.
Harness that. But do not let it control you. Another gathering of Seder.
You know what you
Like,
have
some
to
people
do?
are like, we wouldn't have traded we wouldn't have traded Wilson if we didn't do the Adams trade, because we did the Wilson trade to try to recoup our picks. But I think we were going to trade Wilson regardless because we just didn't think he was very good anymore. So anyway, Melvin Gordon got cut. Anybody want him?
Felt that one, brother.
There were actually several tweets on my timeline today asking, should Seattle go get Melvin Gordon? I don't really get it.
What's it say, brother?
Although we could sign him to see if he becomes a superstar for us, just to rub it in more. I guess. But he looks very washed up to me. He also has a shitty attitude. It kind of blows me away sometimes how the way these players act.
Another painful growth removed from these lands, eh?
Oh, and by the way, Chase Edmonds has a high ankle
Why not pay
sprain
the pool a visit?
and might be out for the year. So the Broncos have 2 running backs right now. Latavius Murray and Mike Boone.
Another Trekkie.
It'll eat its way through everything here. Let's track it down. The milk is healing everything!
Behind you! Look out!
Here it comes! Think using the crank wheel will help?
Ah, there's still a blockage further up there.
Wait! I have a story to tell.
Oh, hey, what's up, dude?
What is it?
It is a tale of combat. Of a fair-haired woman doing battle with the most powerful of all gods.
What woman? Elaborate.
But, oh, the specifics elude me. I had my style me, and I was excited. Yes, about to bury the hatchet with an old friend. But something terrible happened.
I'm afraid that terrible thing was your demise, my friend.
I know there was more. 3 ponds. I could see all 3. Please, help me make amends with my friend. Help me remember.
Or are the Broncos really just going to give 50 snaps a game to Latavius Murray?
Or not.
Have some faith, brother. Answers could be closer than you think.
Like,
I am ready to drink in the next life.
that's not bad.
Alka!
Actually, didn't want to do that. But maybe it doesn't matter. Okay, it does. Fuck.
Ah, there's still a blockage further up there.
Alka! Alka!
Surely that's unjammed the wheel.
I mean, at this point, honestly, shouldn't he just take himself out because he's got the hamstring injury? Like, he should probably just, like... Honestly, getting like a high ankle sprain would probably be the best thing for him. When you think about it.
Wonder if we can get anywhere new now.
Tell me, any progress on finding my body and the other half of my stein?
The water level's up. I think we can go across now.
Like, he should probably just say, I'm going on IR for the rest of the year. I don't think anybody would really be I don't think people would dislike him more. Broncos fans already hate him as much as they humanly can. It's not like they're going to hate him more if he pieces out.
That's for the Drekkie feed. Let's get ready. Won't be much time for fussing once the fighting starts.
Ready yourselves.
I got you.
Ah, bloody luck. Another one. Brother, get up, brother.
I mean, honestly, that game's going to be that game's probably just going to be like a coin flip.
Ready yourselves.
I got you.
I loved D-Hop trying to talk trash
Ah, bloody luck. Another one.
after catching a pass and wiping out the catch. That was brilliant. At least Devontae Adams' dumbass penalty was because he was mad that he felt like there should have been a penalty. Is the game in Denver, Arizona, and does it even matter? The thing I'm wondering with Denver, is their defense actually that good? Or does their defense look good because opposing offenses just play super careful against them because they know that their offense poses no threat? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, if you're a team like the Titans and you're playing the Broncos, wouldn't you just, like, say, like, okay, take no chances, punt the ball a lot, and we'll win the game with 17 points because that's all we need? It's in Denver, yeah. Maybe it doesn't matter anymore, though. Yeah, their defense, like... I do feel like there's certainly some aspect of it that's like... we don't need to drop 30 on them, so we're not going to. You know what kind of occurred to me yesterday for Wilson? Was kind of like his version of the Bears game from last year, right? Because in the Bears game, Wilson played well, but he made one mistake that was so incredibly stupid, it undid all the good stuff he did where he took that sack. Wilson kind of did, because like taking the sack there is completely inexcusable and should have, and if he does anything else, like throw an incomplete pass, throw a complete pass, anything else, we win that game. But instead he takes the sack and we lose.
Bloody luck. Another one.
So in this Raiders game he plays well, but then he throws it away instead of taking a sack. If he just takes the sack, he's probably fine. No, the Bears game was where he took the sack, making a longer field goal that was missed, and then the Bears ended up completing some big fourth quarter comeback on us. The thing was, the play call on third down was clearly meant for like a quick slant, and he just for some reason decided not to throw it. Even Pete Carroll was really upset about it in the post-game press conference, you could tell. And Russ kind of blew it off. He was like, oh, we were in field goal range anyway, so it was okay that I took that sack. I was trying to score a touchdown. In hindsight, we should have realized that was the moment when it became obvious that Pete was done with Russ and going to trade him. When Russ became basically insubordinate. But it's kind of the same thing, right? He plays well and then he does one dumb thing that undoes it, because the dumb thing he did was so dumb. It's like the good stuff didn't even happen.
One more to go!
Oh yeah, Wilson could come back. Honestly, if Wilson wants to become good again, all he has to do is start studying film and applying it in game. Like Silver Bacchus, I don't know if he's in the stream right now, but he talks about this a lot. He just fails to identify basic coverages, and that's why he sucks. If he could just learn how to identify coverages, he could be a good quarterback again.
The dam unblocked, the voracious Dreckie dead. I'd say this jungle is well on its way back to its original glory. I'd say we put something of a dent in the dragon population of this crater.
I can already hear the difference. The prey animals. They're a lot less scared.
No, that's what I mean, Dota. That's what I mean. If he actually cares, he'd say, screw the off-season crap. I'm going to spend this off-season fixing my game. Which is why I've said a few times now, if Wilson sucks again next year, then he's just a loser who doesn't really care. He's decided, I've already got my money, I don't care about football that much. Because it's all within his control. If he decides, you know what, me being this off-season celebrity is more important than football, then, I mean, what else can you say about him other than that he's a loser and a diva? Because it's all in front of him, and if he basically just decides, no, I don't want it.
Look,
I mean,
over here. The water's flowing.
Go ask a Broncos fan what he would think about that.
You got the water flowing.
Go tell a Broncos fan, hey, Wilson's going to take $250 million from your team
Plants and animals will come
over the
back.
next 5 years,
I
but
think we
he's
just
not going to
healed this
put
place.
in effort to become a good
It was not my
player.
intention.
For goodness sake, brother, Just take the win.
Like, do you think any Broncos fans would be like, okay, I
I say
understand?
we go for a stroll.
We will search, not stroll.
Oh, come off it. You've never enjoyed nature for its own sake? Not just for the treasure you might find?
I mean, treasure is nice too.
You're hopeless. Both of you.
So what I'm trying to say is, we're going to learn everything we need to know about Wilson this off-season, and I guess next year. Yeah, the Denver run D is not particularly good. Josh Jacobs did good on him. So did
Looks like our good deed has already brought back some wildlife.
Travis Etienne, or whatever his name is. What's the dude's name? Etune? The Jacksonville guy, whose name I can't pronounce clearly. Etienne. Like, you can run on that Denver defense.
Dragon's perched on that structure. Should we find a way up?
Where is that asshole? There's an asshole.
Find the Nokin! It's making these things stronger!
Where's the Nokin? Aha. No. Dude, how are you not dead?
Yeah! And stay quiet!
Yeah, honestly, Carolina should win. Right? Like, the Denver lost to the Raiders at home.
Well done, brother.
No! Are you kidding me? Kinda wish PJ Walker was playing, though. I don't feel good about it with Baker or Darnold. Although I will say, like, PJ's very unreliable and inconsistent. At least Baker and Darnold are reliably bad, but they won't be, like, atrocious.
What is it you want?
Are you a father?
Yes.
Then you must understand. My son, this toy, it was for him. But now he's gone. That day, so much chaos and death. I was panicked, looking for my son. Please, help reunite me with my son in Folkvanger.
We're gonna help him, right?
What is the last thing you saw, Spirit?
Statues. 2 of them. Dragons facing away from each other. Separated like my sons. This toy. It will bring me back to him.
His story is like many in this valley. Separated from someone they love by death.
We gotta get him back to his son.
Agreed.
You do? Huh? I assumed you'd say something like, reuniting the dead is pointless.
Not this time.
I don't think he ever tried to macho himself up. He always acted like a huge doofus. I still kind of think the Golden Tate stuff is drastically exaggerated. Like, I don't know. If something like that happened, I feel like it would have been a lot more demonstrative than it was.
If we keep going this way, I believe we'll reach that air dragon's lair.
Yes.
Just making sure you know where you're going.
Thank you.
I have to get past those vines somehow.
I mean, we know that a lot of Russell's former teammates don't like him, but that is like peak level disrespect, if that's actually what happened. Alright guys, we are almost to the dragon. So I'm going to take a short break here. I'll be back in a few minutes. Everyone just chill out, and we will continue on. Okay, I am back. Okay. Um. Oh, wait a minute. I know what's going on here.
Alka. Alka.
So close. Come on. Do I have to reach the core? I like sweet potatoes. I like cranberry sauce. Although this year I'm not going to have any of that. My Thanksgiving dinner is going to be much simpler. I'm doing prime rib, mashed potatoes, asparagus. And that might be it. Like, prime rib is so much better than turkey.
Alka.
I will admit, the sides that you can have with prime rib are not quite as interesting. It's more than worth it. What? Okay, the game is testing me. Do we get over there somehow, maybe? That's what I'm thinking. Okay, okay. No, we can't get over there.
Alka.
What?
Alka.
Oh, I'm just gonna do prime rib, asparagus, mashed potatoes, maybe some kind of roll, but honestly, that's not even really necessary. Those three things and you're honestly doing pretty well. I'm probably going to do it again for Christmas, honestly. Prime rib is better than, like... I do really like ham. Hams are nice. But at this point, Turkey's gotten so expensive that you may as well get prime rib, kind of.
Ogre! We can't get through with that bastard trying to bludgeon us!
Then we must get closer.
Okay, it's not gonna let me do anything. Okay, you can... Fine. Okay, this is just the way back.
Watch the ogre!
I'm aware. I'm trying to figure out why I can't get down here. Yeah, I don't know, I kind of feel like turkey is just a thing you put up with so you can have all the Thanksgiving sides. I've come to really kind of feel that way. I think turkey sandwiches after are better than the turkey itself. So, yeah, prime rib it is.
Watch out!
Mac and cheese, I don't get. Mac and cheese is something I eat with my hot dog. I don't eat it on Thanksgiving. Like, mac and cheese is something I have when I don't want to spend money.
Hold her!
That's the one thing I kind of miss, because there's like no other meal you ever have cranberry sauce with. Like, you always have cranberry sauce with turkey. You don't have cranberry sauce with anything else, it feels like. How do I get... Wait a minute. I think I know what's going on here. I think I know what I need to do. I think stuffing is kind of gross. I don't get stuffing.
Ah, a hunter lives here.
A careless one.
How's that?
We found its home.
Think this is where the untamed fury lays her head. Maybe we should wait here. Ambush her.
She will not return while we remain. She is too smart.
Also, I find I am the
Must be
only
made
person in my family who still likes pumpkin pie. Neither of my parents like it. I think my brother likes it, but my brother eats literally everything, so he doesn't really count. Pumpkin pie is like turning into candy corn, where it's becoming very trendy to hate it, I think. It's like to Thanksgiving what candy corn is to Halloween. But I like it.
I keep thinking about what you both said.
Almost everyone I know doesn't like
after what
pumpkin
happened to
pie.
Rock, that there's some things we just can't control. I know you were trying to comfort me, but how do we tell ourselves our fate is ours to make? And then when the worst happens, you say there's nothing we could have done. Some people believe life's easier once you accept your fate. Maybe I finally see their point.
Yeah. I think we're gonna get like a small pumpkin pie this year, and it's mostly just gonna be for me.
It's calling more wind!
It avoids every attack!
Target down!
Wait, are they respawning? Oh, yes they are. I'm not, I guess we probably should. I'm gonna have to talk to him about that. For all I know, he celebrates Thanksgiving on Friday. Or for all I know, he doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving because it's a holiday celebrating slaughtering indigenous folk. I don't know. I should ask him about that, I guess.
Just curious, brother. Why don't you like riddles?
They are frivolous.
They encourage lateral thinking. Listen, there are 3 doors before you. One contains a pit of spikes, one a dragon, and one a pair of lions that haven't been fed in weeks. Which door do you open?
The first. Pit of spikes is easily avoided.
Ah, you should pick the third, because lions that haven't been fed in weeks would be dead! Eh?
I like this riddle.
If we go much further, we'll be right on top of the ogre. Better be sure we're ready.
We fight!
Yeah, I got that!
Right side, brother!
Oh. Yeah, I mean, that's the one bright spot about tonight's game, right? The Rams and Cardinals, it's now officially a two-man race for the division. There's no possibility of the Rams or Cardinals getting involved at the last second here. I'd love to, but I'm busy.
That was ours, you opportunistic sod.
It went back to its perch. Let's go after it.
That's another raven sent to the Tree of the Dead. Perhaps we should check up on it, hmm?
I take tremendous pride in the fact that my ancestors beat the shit out of your ancestors.
You can be with your son now.
Thank you. I can't wait to see his face again. I'll give him this gift and tell him about the brave people who helped me.
Now you can help us. What did you see that day?
I remember walking into a meat hall, and Thor was there.
Do you know why he was there?
There were whispers that he was looking for a Vanir military outpost. And I didn't want any trouble, so I got out quick. That's the last I saw of him. But maybe there are others who saw more.
I wonder if Thor was meeting someone at the meat hall.
Whoa. You think Thor was meeting Mom there?
Faye never drank with me, and she would not have with him.
Sometimes we never really know the ones we love, brother.
Alright, I think we're finally going to be able to do this.
Brother, in my travels, I heard of a great battle in your homeland, at a place called the Gates of Fire.
The Hut Gates.
You were there?
No.
Is that regret in your voice?
I did regret not dying there for many years. But no longer.
That's got to be a reference to the Battle of Thermopylae, right? Of course. Will Anderson's better than Jalen Carter. Will Anderson, like, pretty much unanimous #1.
That's
Aha!
open. That dragon is shaking in its scaly boots, I suspect.
Once we approach the dragon, we will kill or be killed. Understood?
Yes, Father. Come on!
Okay. I was not ready for that.
Killer, you alright?
Do I want to block or dodge?
I felt that one, brother.
Incoming!
I mean, people... people could have said the same thing about, like, DK Metcalf, 12 Man for Life. People, like, mature. People get older. These guys are still kids. Don't lose sight of that fact.
On your right!
Damn it. I don't know what to do about that.
Come on, Kratos, off your back.
Like, if I can't block it, how do I dodge it?
Come on!
Beta, if I proceed in the story again, I start endgame. I know that. So, not a lot. I'm just doing side quest stuff because this is my last chance to do it. Crap. That went poorly.
Go for the throat!
Here we go.
Take cover!
Dead. I just timed my counter. That was bad. Kid, get out of my way. God damn it. What do I do against that? That seems impossible for me to deal with. If I can't block it, do I just have to roll the other way?
Come on!
It must be what it is, I guess. Fudge. Fudgy. Fudgers.
Frozen! What now? Nasty hit! You will run from
This is the best way to avoid that, actually. Just roll back. That actually works beautifully. Oh. Oh yeah, so anyway, I'm going to call my GameStop tomorrow, and if they have Demon Souls, the PS5 remake, I'm going to get it. It's on a massive sale right now. It's like 29 bucks, so if they have it, I'm going to go pick it up. So, I don't know if anyone in chat would care to see me stream that, but I will stream it at some point.
Bloody hell! Put it down, you crabby dopper!
I'm not going to play Elden Ring on console. I'm playing it on PC. I'm not a peasant. I am not playing Elden Ring on console. Not happening. I didn't wait this long to play the game on console.
Father, watch out!
Crap.
It is done.
I'll say, that ogre's not getting up anytime soon either.
I can hear the animals. They're relieved. Maybe they'll come out of hiding.
And with that, we've now taken down about half the dragons in this crater as well.
Huh. I can hear the birds. They're rooting for us. That's nice.
I've played every Souls game except for Elden Ring, so I know what I'm getting into. Oh yeah, I could see that. Obviously, we could still use Mitch Haniger, but I don't think we bring him back. Like, if he actually manages to get lucky and have a healthy season, he's capable of being one of the 20 best hitters in the league. I can totally understand why he'd want to bet on himself being able to do that.
I think I need new socks.
What has happened?
They're wet.
They will dry.
You know, I just knew you were gonna say that.
Then why did you ask?
I'm really not sure.
They will dry.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Well, the thing is, he doesn't start anymore, right? We got Hernandez to play right field. So he would just basically be on the bench. Or he could play left field, I guess, but I don't think he's ever played left field before. I would not. Oh, wait a minute. Honestly, the reason why Mariner players keep getting hurt is because opposing pitchers keep hitting them with the ball. Still don't know what to do. I'm thinking about it. If I made a separate Mariners channel, I don't think very many people would tune in. Some people don't like it, but using my channel to piggyback has honestly been pretty effective. I know some people don't like it when I do it, but using my channel to, like, piggybacking other topics onto my current channel has honestly been a pretty positive development. Like, eventually I stopped doing the gaming because I thought I was successful enough gaming to be able to stream on Twitch, which has largely proven correct. Yeah, there's nothing to do here except figure out how to get that chain down. I don't know if I can change my name. I think I can. But either way, if I ever get big enough to where making a second channel makes sense, I'll do it. And honestly, I might be going back to YouTube for gaming, but I would do it on a separate channel. It's possible I end up going back to just a different YouTube channel. Sonics will be terrible at first, though. It's possible, Austin. Twitch doesn't seem like it's making good decisions lately. The only thing that's nice about Twitch is it's much quicker to get monetized here. To get monetized on YouTube takes a long time. On Twitch, it's actually very quick. But Twitch is doing a lot of other things that make long-term viability somewhat questionable. Dang. I mean, honestly, if Twitch disappeared tomorrow, wouldn't they all just go to YouTube?
We have brought you what you asked.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, Dota, absolutely.
My love, she waits for me in full hunger. Now I can ask her to spend eternity with me. How can I repay you?
Tell us what you know of that day.
I was at the meat hall. Thor was there.
he had a strange drinking companion. Some sort of creature, the likes of which I'd never seen. It had this barrel of meat that seemed to never go empty.
What were they doing there?
Getting blind drunk by the looks of it. They were passing drinks around, reveling. Everyone had a tipple too many. But Thor, he was by far the drunkest of any man there that day.
Mimir, what do you make of this?
Thor has always loved a strong drink with questionable company, but I've never heard any word of his creature companion. This isn't a lot to go on, I'm afraid.
Well, we know one thing. Thor was totally drunk when the valley was destroyed.
There's still much we do not know, and whether your mother was involved remains unclear.
Alka.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Above you! Look out!
Come on, brother. Arrows will help you.
I don't think they bring Jimmy back. If they're gonna abandon the Trey Lance thing, which I think they should do, I think that's correct. I believe then they should try to get somebody better than Jimmy. I mean, as much as I think he's probably about to be done, getting Tom Brady would be more interesting than Jimmy. At least Tom Brady has a chance to be really good. Jimmy, you just know, is going to be, you know, Jimmy. Yeah, so remember how pissed we were when Jimmy blew the game against the Broncos and gave the Broncos a win they had no business getting? What if that game ends up being the reason why we win the division and the Broncos get the number 2 pick anyway? Like, that could happen, right? That's very possible at this point. That game may end up being the difference in us winning the division, and Denver still ends up getting the number 2 overall pick.
Got that wisp, brother.
Because now I think it's reasonable to point out that that 49ers loss looms huge. It's the reason why the Niners aren't a full game ahead in the division. Because I will say this. I will say this one thing. I don't think the Texans are winning another game this year. So I don't think the 1 pick would be in play either way. Why is it not showing me my compass? It's acting like I'm still in combat. Oh yeah, if the Broncos lose to the Panthers, I'm going to make a video because that basically, I mean, it's not a guarantee, but it's pretty damn close to a top 3 pick. If they can't beat this Panthers team, then there's no reason. The only problem is they might fire Hackett. If they fire Hackett, they might start playing a little better. That's usually how it goes. A team fires an incompetent head coach midway through the year, and then the team gets a little bit better just because their leader is not 100% incompetent. I'm hoping the Waltons hold true and say we're going to give Hackett the rest of the year. Well, we know Hackett's going to get fired, but the point is, he's still there. He's still nominally the head coach. Well, you know, not that it resulted in more points, but the Broncos' offense did look better with Kubiak calling plays. Like, it didn't help that much, but they were better. They were smoother. They had scoring drives on a good percentage of their drives. Like, it was different. What? Dude, that basically intersects. Why is that not working? What the hell? I don't know what the hell is wrong about this. How is that not touching? What in the world is up with this setup? The team with the worst position in the league. Could it be the Browns? They traded a bunch of picks for a guy who can't stop assaulting women. Maybe it's the Browns? That's the only other team I can think of that's in the same conversation. I think the Saints are pretty screwed. I don't know if it's worse, but they have a insane GM who gave away a first-round pick next year for Trevor Penning. Who else is in a really bad position? No, you know what team is in the worst position? The Raiders. Because they have owners that have no money. I think the Raiders are the most screwed team. Their owners literally can't even afford to run that team. Raiders are definitely not fine. He absolutely should be fired. For many reasons. The only explanation, Austin, is that they thought they were going to win the Super Bowl this year. That's the only reason why you would trade for Trevor Penning.
Brock sure did quality
Like
work
that.
with that, but
Thanks for grabbing this.
Ooh, yes.
oh, it's real good for wood. Better for both.
Okay, Dota, but there are things that an NFL team needs to do that require money outside of the cap that they're not going to be able to handle.
Even pointier than before. Very fierce. Too deadly.
Maybe.
A good fit.
Well, thinking back on it, every single report
Get that armor nice and
about what the
bloody.
Seahawks were going to do in the draft ended up being, like, straight false. Like, not even misleading. It was straight up false. So I guess the lesson is never listen to that stuff,
Woo-hoo!
ever.
Looking good.
Apparently, it never means jack. Like, I remember they were saying we really wanted Desmond Ridder in the second round, and that we were definitely going to take a quarterback in the first 2 days, and we
Hey,
didn't even
don't you
consider
go
it.
denting my armor now.
Our minds remained until those two.
Alright guys, I'm going to take another short break.
We told what we saw.
I will be back in a few minutes and we will continue on for another hour. See you guys soon. Alright, I'm back. So apparently Tyree Wilson of Texas Tech has a higher pressure rate than Will Anderson, Chase Young, or the Bosa brothers did in their final years in college. Tyree Wilson.
Good little ravens. Good little spies.
Need anything,
And
boys?
pressure rate is
Got a
something that
sec?
typically
Business
translates
time.
extremely well.
A good fit.
No, LJ's pressure rate in college was atrocious. It was like 8%. LJ is an example of a guy proving that pressure rate is a good stat, if anything.
We can
I
stay
think
here as long
LJ's
as you
pressure
like,
rate
but
was one of the
we'll
worst
have to deal
ever.
with Asgard sooner or later.
Visiting the crater again?
There's work to be done. Say their warriors still haunt the crater. You could put them to rest. Also what? I strongly suspect there are more spirits who witnessed the...
We have arrived.
It's calling more wind!
I mean, who's going to be bidding heavy on Drew Lock? Nobody, right? Nobody's going to give Drew Lock a ton of money, so it should be pretty easy.
That's an interesting smell.
Spit.
Pardon?
The saliva of a predator. And it glows. Atreus?
We should follow the glowing spit. Find the Dreki.
Good.
Well, kinda obvious.
What is this quest anyway? I'm looking for corpses in this area. Okay. Really? Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up because I recall that LJ Collier had a horrific pressure rate. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that. That is weird. I remember it being around 8%. I mean, from my recollection, when we drafted him, the plan was not really, oh, we're going to get a good pass rusher. It was like, he's going to play the run well. That's why you got him.
Behind you, father! It's down!
Chariots attack!
Weird. Like, when we drafted Collier, I didn't completely hate the pick. I even said some semi-positive things about it. But I even said, like, this is not going to be a great pass rusher. This is going to be a guy who starts and plays the run well. That's about it.
Another kill.
It's a sign we're on the right trail.
We're getting close. I remember last time it looked just like a pile of rocks at first.
Stay alert.
Aye, some rocks are not like...
Steel yourselves.
Hey, son! Now's your chance! Hey, son! Now's your chance!
That is crazy.
Maybe now life in this valley can flourish again.
I'm sure Anvari would be happy we killed another one at least.
And Vari, the dwarf who put his soul into a ring.
That's right. He created the Soul Eaters. Whatever happened to the annoying bugger anyway?
I lent him to Sindri and he said he lost him.
Uh-huh. Lost him.
Okay, I need to go trigger the wolves again. You know, that's interesting because LJ Collier played for TCU, and you would think they would face way more pass attempts than other teams. So you would think that the same number of pressures would result in a lower pressure rate compared to other players. I don't know, just thinking out loud.
It is where the creature nests.
Can't get across here. Let's find a different way around.
On your right! Behind you! Look out! Left flank! Right flank! Right side! You're on fire! But you probably already know that. Look out!
asshole. Is Andre Carter II supposed to get drafted high? Oh! God damn it.
Kratos, off your back.
God damn it.
Watch your right!
Goddamn stupid flag.
Right flank. Right side, brother.
You're on fire! But you probably already know that.
Left side, brother. Behind you, brother. Right side. Behind you, brother. Left side.
God damn it. Son of a...
One left!
Honestly, is Jerry Judy worth anything? Like, the dude kind of sucks. Like, is it just me or is the dude just kind of bad at football? Like, honestly, if the Broncos tried to trade him to my team, I would be like 6th round pick or I'm going to be annoyed. And now he's apparently injury prone, right? He's gotten injured a couple times now. just feel like we wouldn't do it even if the opportunity was there. It'd be cool though. Yeah. Damn.
Careful, brother. You go down there and we're asking for a fight. That Grecki won't take kindly to us just passing through.
Ready.
We fought Valkyrie. How bad could another Dreki be?
I don't like the way that was phrased. I feel like this is going to be like a fight against 800 Grecki now. I don't like that.
Nasty hit. You all right, brother?
I mean, it is kind of weird the Broncos keep getting new injuries every single
You know, I really
every
miss the
single
night dragons
every
from
single
Midgard.
week. Like not during games. Like they have 2 extra injuries after every week of practice. It's bizarre. It doesn't make
That
sense,
crystal could use a dip in the
admittedly.
pond, don't you think? We're overdue for a visit to the cleansing pool, aren't we, brother?
I mean, even Brandon Cooks is out there, though, and we all know he doesn't want to be there, so... I mean, if that's the case, then the Broncos are dumb as hell for not trading him. What's the good of having a player who doesn't want to be there and doesn't want to play,
I live to
even if you can only get like a 6th rounder?
Well, in Folkvalor at least. Now I can meet my friend and make amends.
You owe us a story first.
Yes. I remember now. On the day the valley was destroyed,
Thor was swinging his hammer wildly through town. Everyone was terrified. Then, a fair-haired warrior stepped in his path, and a fight began. She was a brave woman.
This fair-haired warrior must have been Faye, brother.
Yeah, Mom stood up to Thor.
Faye's
I'm
redheaded.
not sure if Faye had bravery or bravado. Not many live to tell the tale of a fight with Thor.
Faye never spoke of fighting him.
Everyone has secrets.
We do not know for certain this was Faye.
Aye. There's only one way to find out, brother.
But what I'm saying, David, is that even Brandon Cooks took the field again. He's actually playing for the Texans right now. So, like, he sucked it up and realized, you know what, this is the team I'm on. So be it. Excuse me? Who did that? Oh, these goddamn things. Where's the third one, though? Oh, it's on the other side. How the hell? Oh, that's not working. That ain't gonna work. That ain't good. Okay, I can try to do this again, I guess, but I don't. I feel like it can't be done. Okay, whatever. Look at that.
wish I could have seen this place before the boom.
Alright, let's try to figure this out. He sucks. Yeah, you can see the moment every single week where Cowherd gets his check from Mark Rogers. Like, right after every Broncos game, he actually comes out and speaks negatively about Wilson a little bit. And then a few days later, it's like, he just resets. He's back to, like... I remember, like, a few weeks ago, he was talking about, you know, Wilson and Denver and stuff, and he was, like, saying, okay, first, let's talk about the Seahawks. Like, there's no way you guys are in a better position now without him than you were with him. Like, you have Geno Smith. This was after Geno Smith was playing really well. He was like, there's no way. And it's like, even if Geno Smith was terrible, we would be in an obviously better position. Because Geno Smith is playing for practically free. Like, it's just such a stupid point to make. And I know people at one point were trying to hype him up as being like, oh, this is a talking head who knows what's up. He knows what's good. Not even close.
I needed to track the passing of time in Volkvang.
There must be a way across. Have we looked everywhere?
I mean, we've never been big free agency spenders, so there's no guarantee we would have done that. I think 10 years from now, everyone in Seattle will be fine. You see this with players all the time. Like, I don't think any Giants fans even remember how Tiki Barber left the Giants. I don't think, Colts fans hold anything against Peyton Manning, although I think they all know it was their dumbass owner. I think people get over it. I haven't been here. Tiki Barber retired. I remember him coming out and saying, like, oh, that Tom Coughlin guy, he's a real Nazi. Well, he didn't actually say that, of course, but he basically was like, oh, yeah, that Tom Coughlin guy, that's not the right guy. You're not going to win a Super Bowl with a guy like that. Oh, shit. God damn it. Okay. Isn't Nick Wright the guy who goes on the Coward Show? I mean, I don't know. Some of the Wilson stuff is obviously fake. Like, there's no way he would randomly start calling out Seattle audibles in the middle of Denver games. There's just no fucking way. Like, if he did that, I've said this before, but like if he did that, it would happen one time, and then everyone would tell him to knock it off, and then it would be done. No, well, I'm not talking about that part of it, Austin. I'm talking about the stuff where he actually, like, was shit-talking Peyton Manning after he left. The guy who won, 4 MVPs and a Super Bowl for your team, and he's like, well, we really probably should have won more Super Bowls than just one. And it's like, dude, that's for the fans to say. That's not for you to say. You're the owner of the team. Yeah, JS. Like, you sound like an asshole. You had maybe the greatest quarterback in NFL history on your team for a decade. And you're like, should have won more than the one Super Bowl, man. We expected more when we... And it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, the guy who owns the Dolphins right now is an idiot, but he would never say that about Dan Marino, would he? And Dan Marino didn't win anything. No, Jim Irsay's basically the guy who gets drunk and then starts saying dumb shit because he's a degenerate. He might have been drunk when he said that, but it doesn't matter. I don't know, Austin. I actually don't know.
The water. It smells so fresh.
Brother, we should shove the boy in.
Huh?
You've developed a bit of a stench, it must be said.
I have not. I haven't. Right?
It is natural.
Father!
All right. Yes. Yeah. That's interesting. I mean, Garrett Cole did become a much worse player when the MLB cracked down on pitchers scuffing the ball. That's hard to deny.
Watch it!
Oh, really? Well, I mean, steroids are illegal too. They just suck at enforcing it.
Another one! Left side!
Finally, we found our way up here.
More say that.
More arrows!
Watch your right! Elsa! Elsa!
One less Seder camp to worry about.
Really? Jeez. Wait a minute. Is that a... No, it's... Okay, never mind. Then I think the pick is probably Bree, whatever, or Murphy. You know, actually, no, we would trade back, right? That's the John Schneider way. In that specific scenario, we probably do trade back. And I would be totally fine with it. I think Brian Brissy is going to be a top 10 pick. Dude's too talented.
Would have been a shame to have left that behind.
It fits.
Don't you go denting my armor now.
I will say I do think Miles Murphy is a great fit for a 3-4. So if we got him, I would be totally cool with that. Ooh, I should go get the Rift Tear. Well, 3-4 defensive ends rarely have a Hall of Fame trajectory.
I'm back. Don't mind me. I know you don't want me around.
I did not say that.
You don't need to. The boss sends me out the most often, and I know why. I'm unbearable. That's why you hate me.
You are not my enemy. You are irrelevant. A stranger.
So, you don't despise me?
I do not feel one way or the other.
That's honestly kind of a relief. I mean, yeah, you're a stranger to me too. Why should I care what you think?
Now you understand.
Fantastic, Master Kratos. I'm glad to know we do not care about each other. Get bent!
I don't know if that was necessarily the best lesson, but, what do I know?
Like, 3-4 defensive ends are rarely game wreckers is the thing. Right? Like, Shelby Harris is a really good 3-4 end. I wouldn't call him a game wrecker. He's certainly nothing compared to a guy like a TJ Watt or a Myles Garrett. Or a Micah Parsons. Ooh, Draugr hole. Alright.
Draugr hole.
I see it.
It's that! You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass. I felt that one, brother. Come on, get up, brother. Draugr hole.
I see it.
You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
Oh.
Felt that one, brother. One more to go.
Oh.
bugger hole.
I see it.
You're on fire, but you probably already know that.
Nasty hit. You all right, brother?
What happened there? Alright guys, that's gonna have to do it for tonight, I think. It's midnight, so thanks for coming out. I'm gonna run some ads. I'll see you guys tomorrow, or yeah, tomorrow. Should be a video tomorrow, and hope to see you guys then.